Tell me what happened last time.
Apparently, sorry to say this, hate, but your guy's in hell fighting for your sister's soul against the demon lord. You can imagine which name that is. So I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah, I
start off
forgot about
now.
that.
Yeah, it's not anyone's fault. Maybe yours, but it's not anyone's fault. Raphael is dead, possibly. We don't know. No, but for real. Honestly, it started off with us, Wanda, going off and asking for advice to Victor about mainly deciding what to do now. She's a bit floundering here about this whole political thing. He gave her some advice about talking to the hunters and, of course, to reach out to other people who are a bit more on the level that she could, have a nice little entertaining conversation with, essentially. I think we also talked about our daughter, where she's been hanging out in the Inferno Club, as well as the fact that Wanda told her about the fact that Lydia, the woman that she's going against, air quotes, or was aware of her, might not be safe for her to be out and about. Basically, it might be best for her to stay at for Camellia to stay at the Inferno Club for now, which he will also be there with her too to make sure she's okay. And of course, Wanda reaching out to Johnny, maybe to see if she can get in contact with those hunter friends of his. But sadly, Johnny seems to be a bit busy, which is understandable. He has a lot on his plate right now. As well, if not the hunters, she reached out to the wizards, and it seems she was given a direct line towards Claire, apparently, as someone saying this. She's the secretary of the guy in charge, essentially. And if you want to talk to him, you got to talk to her. Much to her raised eyebrow. And then, she did give Claire a call, and we decided to meet up with each other and discuss. She wasn't aware of the secretary status that she now has. Before the call with Wanda, of course, she was doing a bit of soothsaying, trying to figure out, clear up some puzzles and questions that they had, mainly in the sign of apparently Michael's poor sister and what happened to her husband. And the results weren't great, as the numbers and equation turned out to be a negative, as well as showing the appearance of a werewolf's claw, more likely. Bad news on that front. Decide to look on seeing how well this plan of theirs is going to work out, how if this will lead them to success or not. And getting tranced into the vision, she basically scribbled the entire page black, essentially. Shadows and darkness and all that. Hard to tell if it was a good omen or a bad omen, but it's been following her about for quite some time. Regardless, she's still a bit lost and a bit unsure. She went to talk with Zach, who still, she's been still doing her job of caretaking for him, and asked him about what she feel about the color black or the shadows and such, and he kind of shrugged. Even though he did deal with his own dealing with shadows, it's hard to say if that can literally mean what she thinks or it could be something else entirely, or what threat could exist here, as well as the fact. She did ask his advice about dealing with curses. Werewolf one to specific, as he seemed a bit surprised. Uh, there are other ways to make werewolves, but it seems this is some type of experimentation thing going on. And apparently, there can be things can be done, but it sounds like they're trying to make something new. And depending on the damage, if it's done to the soul, which maybe that's what's going on with her, then that could be irreversible. And to maybe even get in the way of that or stop it midway could cause just as much harm as killing her itself. It's hard to say what exactly is going on without further understanding and seeing the victim itself. But it's a possibility that you can save her, but more likely this result will have to continue until its final stages. Hopefully she'll be all right in that. With that news, Claire made her way out. As Michael, apparently him and the ghost had a bit of meetings to do with Lydia. As one met up in Central Park under the bridge, as of course Lydia, being a bit averse to the sun, had to stay someplace for safety as they met in daylight to gather and discuss about what's going on. And I think the entire time, poor Adam was baffled as Lydia didn't really react or seem to be what everyone envisioned or rumors about, essentially, as she's a bit more relaxed, laissez-faire, and uncaring, uncouth almost, you would say, as they discussed, and she laid down essentially that she wants to help them become an acknowledged threat, an acknowledged group of power, essentially. She's wanting to help them do that, and as long as they work together, they can actually do something great. Maybe burn down the system that exists here in New York, as she seems to want to do. Michael was able to even see that she really needs this deal to work, that without it, then something will more likely her death or something horrible will happen. Regardless, this seems to be very genuine from her, and she seems to be really wanting to make this work, as she would tell Adam as they discuss privately away from her what the hell is going on, essentially. And well, he also revealed to Adam as they were away from her that he thinks that there's been a change in her. And from his news source, we'll say, he knows that that change is love, and it has had a positive effect, one could assume. He did say, Adam, don't tell anyone this, because the person who told me, I presume, didn't want me to let the world know about this. And Adam said, yeah, sure, and immediately went and asked her straight up, are you in love? Is this what's going on here? Like, what the hell? As there was a bit of surprise from Lydia, as she said she would answer only if she can learn who told them that, and was, of course, told it was Phil, as the friend of Michael, with a bit of a scowl on her face as she confirmed it, said that yes, she actually is in love, with a bit of embarrassment. Seeing that and seeing, well, the plan she had laid down, as well as having getting that advice from Michael, they decided to go with working with Lydia, actually. That hopefully this will work out to actually make the ghosts have a force in this city instead of being ignored. At the very least, they said goodbye, though Michael decided to stay behind and actually chat with Lydia. She couldn't really leave until sundown, essentially, as they talked. And, well, Lydia asked him about his sister, seemingly wanted to know how that was going out. And as he revealed, the things are a bit crazy right now, and they're hoping to have a plan, but it could be slightly better. It could be better. And Lydia, seeing that Michael was in a bit of a dealing with a lot right now, decided to, I can give you some help. I know someone, and here's a number you can call, a wizard or such, who could probably be another boon for your plan or what such thing. As he decided to give that number a call using Lydia's phone. As Wanda, with a raised eyebrow, picked it up and was introduced to Casper slash Michael, essentially, a bit unsure and a bit very confused about how the hell this is happening. He asked her essentially for some assistance in helping saving his sister. And, well, Wanda couldn't really say no, as she said, I have another meeting right now, but afterwards we'll meet up and we'll discuss things and we'll see what we can do here. As they said goodbye, and, well, he now had another funny person he could make fun of, as he would later on tell Lydia. And seems that as he went off to call Claire that she's on a meeting, why not I go visit her and we can hopefully go meet this Wanda person and figure out our plan from there. He said goodbye to Lydia and made his way to the coffee shop, presumably to go see her, as Wanda and Claire met up, having a bit of a chat. Wanda laying down her plan, hopefully of doing something, though she's a bit unsure and a bit uncertain, mostly a bit more fumbling in the dark than any real results. And, well, while nothing's really coming bearing fruit, Claire can see at the very least that she wants to try to make some changes. And though being surprised about being the secretary, she does have the guy's number. He's a bit out right now, doing something or other, but hopefully when he gets back, we can have a meeting and discuss, well, doing something, doing that, as for lack of a better word. And Claire also confessed she's dealing with her own haggle of problems, as Wanda heard her out with the sympathetic eater. Eventually, we all met up as Michael appeared, doing a bit of funny little jokes on Wanda and such, and we decided to discuss privately in the best place one can talk, which is a graveyard, as we made our way there. And Michael, of course, calling his good friend Phil to meet up for, the whole gang to be there, to actually get to know each other. Though he was a bit surprised and maybe a bit disappointed when it was revealed that Phil slash Raphael actually already met Wanda, if they already had a prior conversation before, as we chatted. And of course, Raphael was Raphael, and it seems teasing Claire as well, as there was even a moment of genuine concern from him about Wanda's situation, let's say. But regardless, we sat down around the dead and discussed what's going on, what this plan of Operation Scooby-Doo, Operation Avengers Initiative, Operation What the Fuck, as Michael just laid it out that they plan to kidnap Burgomasters, 2 of them exactly, because a witch needs them for mind control purposes or coven purposes. Regardless, we need her help to help my sister, and we're going to do that. Wanda was, of course, baffled and trying to ask, is this the only plan we have? Like, yeah, don't worry, it's going to be fine. As with Claire iterating that the black that she saw, which Phil slash Raphael saw as green light for this plan working out. And, well, with Andre's help, who's an expert in curses, and having a place to contain Janet, presumably, we'll just be able to just get the two Burgermeisters, drag them to the witch. She does whatever she wants. We get her out of there from wherever the werewolves have her in the basement, and it's going to work out great. And even Claire confessed, well, we need to figure out what the hell's going on with her, especially as she knows about the whole, well, soul thing. She can actually read minds, which Raphael seemed to pick on as he realized very immediately that she more likely read his mind. Seemed like a plan, though crazy and insane as it is, there's a plan in place. As there's a bit more bickering, Raphael decided to be a bit less boisterous as he made the way to walk out. And Claire, seeing that, ran off to apologize to him for what she did. At the time, she didn't really know, and it wasn't the right thing, basically. He understood, though he said it was fine, and just there was a lot stuck in my head that I don't really want to have the world see. They seem to come to an understanding of that. She did also say that she had a vision of Raphael. So Raphael walking in the forest, the young girl laughing and, seemingly having a wonderful conversation at time before pillars of light appeared, and there was a look of worry and fear, but he seemed to give her a bit of reassurance. And it seems, hearing that, he seemed to be a bit assured as well, talking about his daughter that he didn't really know about, and well, the fact that they seem to be together and doing well, and the fact that he was able to reassure her seems to be a good sign to him. As he said goodbye, and he has some things to do, as he turned and left, and Claire got one last vision, as seeing a wave of shadow and darkness coming down the block of the neighborhood or wherever else, and Raphael seemingly walking to greet it without any fear or alarm. And I think that's where it ended last time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he left to kidnap werewolves.
I think so.
Interrogate.
Which means you probably have a couple of days yourselves, because that won't be nor easy nor quick.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say a couple of days, more like 3, just 4. I'm not sure if there's any conversations you still wanted to have after Raphael left, or if you would have all went respective destinations, wherever the fuck you want to.
I think Wanda, unless otherwise, would just leave. I think they already have her number, so they can contact her if they need her.
Yeah, and I think Hate stepped away, so.
Oh no!
But you should all leave while he's like, minute?
Yeah.
They leave me alone here.
In the graveyard, it's probably other ghosts.
Fine, I know the bait is for him to be like, well, I wanted to talk to them, and then I can reveal how I kidnap him.
You thought you got out of it.
That's true.
Yeah, you can take your leave. Wanda, where are you going? Are you planning on doing anything?
Well, Grant, she has the phone number of a wizard who's not in town right now. Johnny is busy with other things. No, Grunt, she doesn't really have much to do, so no. She's gonna go watch some TV, I guess. Some sitcoms.
Yeah, noted. Mac, do mark this down. This is another session where Red is a coward. We'll keep telling it. We'll tell this at the end. No. Listen,
this will be noted. I'll go in the archives. I'll count beforehand.
What do you mean? There's no one home. I don't know what to tell you. There's no one at my house.
Mm-hmm. Sure, there is. There's Victor at your house.
Your husband?
No, Victor. No, he went to the Inferno Club with our daughter.
And
That's where he went.
Now.
He packed. What? I thought he was gonna stay there, Grunt. That's what I was told.
Were you told that?
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna go stay with Cammy at the Inferno Club. That's like, okay, that's good. Have fun training and stuff. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
It's weird. He's back. It's been like a couple. Well, it's been for you more than half a day. He is back.
Well, Well, I can ask her about camp. With our what was going on with her. I literally thought he was just at the Inferno
No.
Club this entire time.
Back.
Well, welcome back at the very least. How's everything at the Inferno Club?
Good. Good.
You sound a bit. Is everything all right?
Well, yes, why wouldn't it be?
Okay. Just your tone was. You know what? It's fine. I just wanted to make sure. Is her magic studies going well?
Quite so. He has proved a lot.
That's wonderful. You don't really sound happy right now, but I'm not too sure if I'm reading that incorrectly.
I think you, as usual, are reading too much into.
Very well then. Uh, very well. I will get out of your way.
Nods.
Victor, what are we doing?
He kind of like stops and turns back to you and says, I'm currently researching teleportation magic. What about you?
I mean, what are we doing as Wanda and Victor? What are we doing?
Kind of like stops for a moment. I believe correct observation would be ignoring our problems and focusing on other things.
Yeah, we're really good at that, I guess. Are we both fine with that?
Well, you seem to be.
Okay. I don't know what to do, Victor. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if we should talk about it or if it's gonna make things worse to even acknowledge it.
I'll leave that decision.
Well, fucking don't leave the decision to me. I want to hear what you think about this. I don't want to know if I'm just. I want to hear what you think.
Last time I told you what I thought. Disappeared for 15 years.
Fair. Well, I'm here right now, and I'm asking you. I want to hear what you think because I'm going to be honest, Victor. I'm a bit lost on what to do right now. I don't know if it's better just to leave things as they are, or just I don't know. Stop assuming this is gonna. I need to know what you feel. If this is just me being stupid, or we need to change something, or
My feelings haven't changed. I still love you. I've always have.
I know. I don't know what to do, Victor. I don't.
That is apparently your MO for everything. So.
What, you think I enjoy this? You think I like feeling like this all the time? You think this is easy and great for me?
Well, when I don't like how I feel about something, I just change it. Try doing that.
Well, Victor, every time I try to change things, it may either make things worse or just fucks it all up.
Well, learn to change it for the better.
Oh, that's so easy for you to do. I can't. I don't know how to change
Trial
this
and
for the
error
better.
is not an easy or simple process, but it is a process that everyone has to go through as they learn. Some people learn faster, some people learn slower, but everyone goes through the same thing. It's that some of us don't complain as much.
I see. You already know what. You already know what I'm afraid of. It's gonna happen, Victor.
No, not really. At this point, I am, as per usual, quite confused at your fluctuating emotional state. Sometimes I feel like you are fine, then you blindside me as per usual. So I've stopped trying to predict the.
I'm afraid this isn't gonna change at all. I'm gonna be right back where we were 15 years ago, and then I can't really. I don't know. I feel like things won't change at all, and that's the worst part. That we're still the same people we were, and that we'll be right back at square zero all over again.
Sort of shrug almost. I believe.
God, you're so fucking insufferable. It's you say you love me, but then I can't tell that, Victor. I can't tell that you love me, and I don't know if your version of love is enough. And I'm afraid that maybe that's the problem.
I can
Maybe my
leave.
version of love isn't enough. I don't.
That'll make you happier.
It won't. It won't make me happy. I just wish I could trust that when you say you love me, that it's enough. Because I don't think I'm enough for you.
Why would you say that?
Victor, I'm a mortal woman at the cusp of 40.
So,
It's usually these types of relationships don't really last that well. For Fae and mortals. I'm not stupid. I know I don't always read you well. I don't make assumptions. I overthink. I get scared easily, and that can't be fun for you to always be on rocky foundation. To never know if I'm all right or if I'm just stewing in fucking anger. That's not fair to you.
kind of like shakes his head, says, "That's why I've stopped trying to anticipate your outbursts and just take them as they come.
That's not.
Handle it then
I
and
can't be
there.
what.
Let you go through it, let you process the emotions, and not really. Well, maybe saying not care is wrong word, but I believe not take it personally, as I've been told.
That can't be what you want. In a relationship, in anything.
Wanda, I've spent, well, in human years, it would be 2, 3 now, with the people in the Inferno Club. And In my time there, I've seen plenty of relationships between mortals and supernaturals, different types of supernatural. Seen friendships, romances, even a marriage. You know what I've never seen? This weird, idealized version of a relationship you keep going on and on and on about. If I didn't want this, I would just leave. I'm not sure how much more plainly I can put it.
I just don't want us to regret this.
My only regret in life was the fact that I couldn't find you for 15 years. Nothing else.
She kind of like looks away for a second. I know it may not sound like the truth, but I missed you. You know, for 15 years I missed you.
Like with a faint smile and say, "See you as well." But back then I thought that for the best to respect your desires. I have been I've also been shown that trying to respect people's desires instead of communicating clearly, thinking that you know what someone else wants instead of asking, attributing intentions to their actions without asking, is a fool's game. Making assumptions about people's behaviors. Something people who play politics do. I'm very bad at politics. I've realized I should stop doing that and just talk about things that go through my head as they do. What I've seen recently, you're also quite bad at politics, so maybe try this as well.
I'm shit at politics.
I saw.
Victor, I can't promise you I won't fly off the handle or go through my moods. You understand this is gonna be shit sometimes. They're gonna be shit days.
Hence why I've learned to ignore you. Very useful skill.
Asshole. Okay. A leap of faith then, I guess. She like turns to him, fully, like almost preparing herself. Says, Victor, would you like to go to dinner, with me tonight, by chance?
Okay. Nod, smile, and say, nothing else planned, and I believe our daughter is being tutored. Have some free time.
Yeah, she steps up to him and smiles, basically. And she will give him a kiss.
Yeah, he will kiss you back. Finally, 20 sessions in.
God damn it. Guys, stop celebrating right there.
that note. Claire, what are you doing?
Oh. uh. No time to close Discord. I do have a couple of questions for Zachary right now. So
Yeah.
that's the plan. Let's just head back to the apartment.
You'll find him listening to, well, I guess the TV, but the channel it's playing, it's gonna say it's a documentary. Oh, God, I was gonna say, does Neil deGrasse Tyson still fucking release documentaries?
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah, you hear
Wait,
his
so that's
soothing
podcast.
voice talking about like black holes.
Very fitting. Yeah. I'll sit down. Nothing strange happened while I was gone.
He kind of like turns to you and says, "Not here, no."
Did something strange happen elsewhere that I don't know about?
Nothing that should concern you, although you want to hear stories about interesting phenomena. Don't want to alarm you too much.
I actually have a question, if you wouldn't mind.
Yes.
When we first met, you were quite distressed, and you were saying some things about a great evil. You specifically said the words pure darkness and water. What did you mean by that?
Was still quite delirious and injured. The crisis we dealt with in San Francisco is caused by a being that's not from this world. Called them interlopers. Travelers from the mist. Things that, well, used to come through. Some more dangerous than others. This being particularly terrifying.
Do many of these interlopers have associations with dark water?
More than you would think.
Okay. I've
But-
been seeing some stuff recently that has kind of been pointing in that direction, and I'm not sure what to think about it.
Would you like to be more specific with what you've seen?
Yeah, I'll describe the second vision that I had for the black wave
Hmm.
kind of just swallowing up the city.
Certainly see the similarities, but this is the one where Raphael was very like unbothered, right?
Yeah.
He'll say, although there are many creatures that associate themselves with darkness. Your friend in the vision seemed to be quite unbothered by it.
He seemed almost like reassured when I talked about the previous thing I talked about with the coloring the whole page black. So
Would it not be just simpler to ask him, or do you not trust the man?
No, I do plan. I do plan on it. I just remembered you mentioning something very similar to the vision, so I wanted to ask you.
Well, I was informed that the thing that caused a lot of the problems in San Francisco has been currently detained. I
Okay.
don't think it's related to that necessarily. Unless it's something even further in the future.
I mean, I guess that's one thing off my list for right now.
I'll say this. I can feel it too. New York, for some reason, it's I have a feeling that the city will become something interesting is gonna happen soon here.
But nobody knows what.
Again, I have ideas, but I don't want to alarm you.
Are they truly that alarming?
They could be interpreted as such. I'm very skeptical when it comes to visions of the future.
They do tend to be subjective. Can
Quite easy.
misinterpret them easily.
Yes, it's quite easy to have a negative mindset to let the paranoia take over. I've heard many stories about oracles losing their mind because of it. At times I feel more of a curse than a blessing for you.
Hard to say. I mean, when you see omens and signs and everything around you, how do you not read into everything?
Quite so.
But I try to balance it with logic as much as I can.
Only Gareth could hear you now. Probably berate you.
Speaking of Gareth, apparently I'm his secretary now.
That's not an enviable position.
It's just an interesting thing I've noted after 3 conversations with the man.
That means he is most likely gonna do his paperwork. He has never been one to engage with responsibilities in a healthy manner. Bouncing from subject to subject, leaving things half done and creating a lot of messes wherever he goes. For as powerful and talented he is equally insufferable.
How did he become the head of the conclave then?
Well, normally people create their own factions through schemes, politics. Others through ambitions, shared goals. Gareth's approach is a crude one. You are so powerful, people just want to learn from you. Well, they will gather around you. I've never been one to appreciate bootlickers, but Gareth finds it amusing. People offer to well, paperwork.
I guess if you leave everything half finished, having people around who are willing to do the rest of the work wouldn't be a bad thing.
Quite so. I believe he is just... Well, unlike him, I was always more careful with where and when I showcased my abilities, how I engaged with people, but he, on the other hand, is quite the opposite. Show off just because he thinks it's funny. He will perform crazy stunts because he has become fixated on some minute detail. And unlike other people with such demeanors, he can back it up with some of the most impressive magic I've seen. If you truly become his secretary, or have been assigned that position, I truly am sorry for you.
I guess we'll see if it sticks.
I will be honest, I'm surprised he stayed in New York for as long as he did anyways. I
Think
expect
he's
him
gonna run off.
any day. He's never been a man sit in a place more than a few months. The fact that he stayed here, there's quite impressive.
He accomplished a lot in a few years
Well,
in terms of creating the Conclave of Chaos.
I presume. I wouldn't say I don't think he created it, but I do think he shaped it in the last half a decade.
Well, guess we'll see if he comes back from that trip.
I have a feeling that when and if he comes back, prepare yourself mentally.
In what way?
I warned you about being alarmed at things I have sensed. Unlike me, he won't have the restraint to not tell you everything.
Let's see. I will mentally prepare then.
You'll nod. Nah.
It's not ominous at all.
You will be mind blasted.
I mean, considering the last time we had a conversation, he told me he was gonna go bitch slap a god. I think I have been mind blasted every time we talk.
You have seen nothing yet, though. Holy.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think Claire will thank Zachary and leave him to the Neil deGrasse Tyson black hole documentary.
Yeah, it's weird. He has been watching a lot of space
stuff.
Yeah. Last time was about like fucking pulsars, and now black holes. That's weird. It's just his new hobby. Michael, the other two would have taken their leave after that conversation. What would you wanted to do? Damn,
Hey,
can't believe.
I forgot I was muted. I'm sorry, I was talking. I would kind of, for like the whole, at least there's a bit of a hold on we're waiting on Raphael to gather some
Yeah, it's
information.
probably gonna take him a couple of days to capture one of those werewolves.
Yeah.
To be able to interrogate it.
Can I? What if I go and figure out where the base of the people we're gonna kidnap is, and so that I can do some preliminary just
They
looking
already
around.
know the base. Been there before.
I mean, of the people we're gonna kidnap.
Well, yeah, he's gonna go to their hideout.
No, I'm talking about the Burgermeisters.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look around, just to.
Which one? There's 2 of them.
Not the Dawn. The Dawn
Okay.
seems scary.
Yes. Yeah. So, okay. So we'll go into the Bronx then.
Yeah.
Are you looking for anything in particular, or just want to get accustomed with the area?
I'm just getting accustomed, just really seeing how many people there actually are. Kind of the general layout, Just doing some recon.
You could probably Now here's the suggestion. If you want to just spy on people, you could use your let it out and just take over some CCTV cameras and just kind of watch.
Sure. Sounds like a good plan to me.
If you wander around, there's a chance you might get seen. If you're
There is, yeah.
possessing CCTVs, then
Yeah, I'll do that.
So yeah, give me a let it out.
Full success!
And do you ignore the corruption or the complication?
I'll ignore the complication. I can be a little corrupted.
Corruption. Yeah, you'll be spying for days as you will sort of case some of the more popular joints, clearly spotting certain individuals who are supernaturals. She is definitely sort of has associations. You see a bunch of vampires, werewolves doing a lot of deals. Couple of demons as well. They'll move about. Not that many regular humans with superpowers, i.e. sorcerers, that venture in this part of town. But this will give you a good idea of the God, I want to say demographics, but you get what I mean. You notice that most of the people who probably either work for her or are associated with her in any shape or form tend to be either vampires or werewolves, with a few demons sprinkled. Not that
so
much.
Mostly people in the night circle.
A night and wild, but you don't really spot any fae. That's just, they're very rare. You don't spot any sorcerers. That's also very rare. So yeah. As well as it also gives you probably you can ask me when the time comes. Probably have a vague idea of the more popular joints that these people gather at. Sort of schedules, that kind of thing. Yeah. As probably a few days would pass. Say 3 days. As Claire, relaxing in your apartment, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
As you kind of hear this, so you kind of hear the furniture in the living room sort of moved around as a gust of wind blows throughout the apartment.
through the apartment?
Yeah, yeah, as you hear Garrett's voice. Oh, Zach, you wouldn't believe what I saw. These people, whew, insane. Insane. And it's gonna like burst into your room. Like, Claire, we need to talk. We need to talk, Claire. There's so much and there's so little time.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
So, I've decided who'll be my representative here. I'm gonna put Zachary in charge of the conclave because he knows how to handle snakes, and you will help him. You will literally be his eyes. I don't think he can properly function now.
He is blind, yes.
I was trying to make a joke, but I got distracted somewhere. Listen. Gonna go to space.
Okay. Anywhere in particular?
I don't know, honestly, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna fight some like Greek gods. We're gonna punch some aliens. It's gonna be some good times.
These different gods than the ones that you pranked before?
Yeah. Listen. Yes, there's a lot of assholes. Well, weirdly enough, most gods tend to be assholes. I never gotten why. It's like I think after a while the boredom just turns you like evil. I don't kind of weird.
Corruption of power, maybe?
Suppose, but they don't do anything. They're just assholes for fun. Maybe I can understand that a bit. Oh god, am I becoming an asshole? Oh. You just hear Zachary from the other room. You've always been one.
Well, we didn't really have a discussion about whether I would become your representative, but
Well, I mean, you can turn it down if you want, you know. All that power, respect, connections, resources. You can say no. You can probably find someone else. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know I've met someone. Should meet her. Lovely girl. Very spunky for her age, although I was like that too when I was young. You know what? I'm gonna give it to her. Great idea. Thank you, Claire.
Give what to who?
To see this like ball of light, it like envelop him. I see like it's completely encased. As you will hear, it's like a portal he opened. You will hear on the other side the very familiar thumping noise of club music. Could go through the portal as well. Stop him from doing whatever he wants to do.
I'll follow just to see what the fuck is happening, because I don't know what he's gonna do.
The best. You like step through and you find yourself in the Inferno Club as you glance around. As you see him at a table, talking. Well, two people, weirdly enough. There's Lydia. Pretty sure you saw Cammy. Have you seen Cammy before?
I don't think so.
Well, then there's a young, Faye-looking girl at the table as well. As he's like chatting with them. As hear like a voice behind you, like that penetrates the music. Well, I would say this is an illegal entry, but I'll let it slide this time. You turn around and you will see Leon kind of smiling at you.
I'll kind of a grimace. Just, sorry, it's just vaguely gesture at Garrett.
Yeah, he's been a bit of a menace. Listen, we're in the middle of negotiations, so when I catch him now, you better rush because I don't know where he's gonna teleport next.
All right. I will do that. Thanks.
Yeah, you approach at the table as Lydia's gonna notice you. She's like, "Ah, look what the cat dragged in." As Gareth turns around and says, "I guess that makes me the cat."
I guess so. Hi, Lydia.
How are you?
Doing all right. Little stressed. Gareth, hey, what's the plan? What's
Ah,
happening?
She accepted. As the young Fey girl smiles, and Lydia pats her shoulder.
Accepted.
The position,
What? What position?
the leader of the conclave, first mage, archmage, whatever. Is
Whoa, hold on.
as the
Not Zachary?
They'll say, you know what? Lydia made a good point, and you know what? Zachary was much better as a mentor figure than he is at. San Francisco didn't like put a good spin on his resume. So we've decided, you know, leading a bunch of mages is a good like training wheels for leading New York. As you suddenly just like see like a shadow almost like wrap around him. He like gets muffled, like pulled to the side, and Lydia says, "Oh, now, Gareth, don't reveal literally everything. Claire, what can we do for you?"
I don't know, if I'm being honest.
Well, before he continues talking, we're gonna have a seat, have a drink, and discuss this as normally as humanly possible.
Okay. Yeah, I'll sit down.
As Tammy's gonna extend her hand. Tammy,
Hi, I'm Claire. It's nice to meet you, and congratulations, I guess.
smiles and says, "Well, I didn't do anything yet, but I guess thanks."
Consider it for the future, then.
She like smiles and nods. As Lydia says,
So,
I can imagine you have a lot of questions.
yes. Many.
No time like
The
the
first
present.
one is what?
No time like the present.
No, that is my first question. It's just what?
But you have to be a bit more specific.
Okay. So correct me if I'm wrong in my understanding of this. Gareth here is getting a feeling of wanderlust travel to space, so he is leaving behind the conclave under the loving care of young Cammy here, and there is some sort of plot to move her into a greater position of power over New York.
Yes.
Okay. How long has this been a plan?
Less than a month. Well, we've been time here moves a bit quickly. So we've had a bit more time here to discuss it, but for you it's been a month.
Okay.
Fortunately, soon there will be an opportunity for Gareth to leave Earth, and I don't think there's any way to physically stop him.
Probably not.
He was too chaotic for New York anyways. Shirked his duties, severely let the vampires have the runaround of town too long. So I don't think he's gonna be a good example for the future. Should focus on the things he's good at. Hopefully annoy someone else.
Okay. And I'm assuming, Cammy, you won't be at this alone, considering
Now, probably my mom will help as well.
who?
As Lydia sort of kind of like gives her a look and she's like, oh, come on, she's friends with mom.
I know your mom?
Yeah, Wanda. Lydia sort of kind of rubs her temples. Just because they're acquainted. Don't trust everyone. They're friendly.
No, it's all right. Wanda and I have at least a good working relationship. Okay, I have heard about you then, Cammy. I didn't realize it was you.
She smiles and nods.
Small world.
Lydia just kind of chuckles. So, are your fears a bit more persuaded now?
More anxieties than fears, but I guess so.
I think Cammy here will. She needs to. Right now, she's learning by watching, but that can only take you so far. I think dealing with sorcerers is gonna be much more close to home than playing city politics. She'll have her father and her mother assisting her. Sure, Zachary's insight will also be quite useful as a tempering force. And if people like you are willing to support her, then I have nothing to fear for the future.
Of course, I'd be glad to help out, and I don't mean this in a rude way or anything, but are we sure that putting somebody in a leadership position to learn is a good idea?
You can suggest someone else to take that position. I'm open to hearing ideas.
Well, I believe Gareth's first idea was Zachary.
Yes, and
I
I
guess there is.
I did see how well that worked for San Francisco, because the man trusted too many people. They're not ruthless enough.
Right. Okay. Um,
Zachary is too old-fashioned. He is good when it comes to investigations, mysteries, dealing with problems. Politics, though, that's a game that Cammy has also learned are no good sides in.
and are you sure that's something you want to take on?
Cammy nods. I think it's fun.
Okay. Not many people would have that opinion, so I guess that's a positive.
Well, I guess people have their good versus bad attitude sometimes, and well, I think it's more fun when it's us versus them.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to take all of this in.
Cammy's gonna like fish. Leon will gonna bring you like another glass of drink and says, "Listen, you look troubled, so how about I just answer any questions you have?"
No, I'm not troubled. I don't have that many more questions.
Have a
Just
frown on your face. Be there for at least a week.
it's it's permanent, I'm afraid. I'm just thinking. So
Share with the
trying to
class.
understand.
Maybe we can. So I always, well, I didn't say this. My dad said this, but the free exchange of ideas helps all of us improve. So let's exchange.
I don't have any real arguments against this, I suppose. And I'm not going to try and convince you not to. I just have, of course, some concerns with getting involved with politics under the idea that it's fun.
Okay. How about a metaphor? Magic is fun. I think it's quite a lot of fun. Also dangerous, volatile. Can get you killed, can get other people killed. Even if it doesn't kill people, it can get them seriously hurt. It's quite unruly. Can get lost and sometimes fail to see the forest or the trees. I still do it. I still think it's fun. In fact, looking at Dad and other people, it seems that you do something that you think is fun, you're gonna get good at it. And also, just because you think it's fun doesn't necessarily mean you take it lightly.
True. Can definitely be a motivating factor to learn liquor.
Plus, well, she looks at Lydia. I think she's right. New York has been choked for a bit too long by crusty old vampires.
Maybe that's where I'm getting hung up, as Claire's going to turn to Lydia. You've benefited from this for a long time. Why the sudden change of heart?
She starts laughing a bit. Suppose you're right. God, if I tell you it's the power of love, you're gonna believe me?
Claire kind of like frowns and tilts her head.
Cammy also laughs. It's apparently some inside joke.
I suppose I don't have any reason not to believe you.
Lydia says, True, listen, Claire. Suppose, should be to talk about this now rather than later.
Okay.
You remember the spell you did on me? Seal.
You remember that. Great. Okay.
Well, you... That was a possession seal that I would have never been able to have anyone get that close to Lydia to perform. You were in a desperate position and seemingly wanted to curtail her murderous ambition. So I decided to lend you a hand.
And that means you are not Lydia.
No.
Then who am I speaking to?
Well, suppose the proprietor of this club.
Abaddon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Starting to connect for me now.
I wanted to, honestly, you helped me a lot because I could show Cammy how this game is played, and honestly, I wanted to see if I still had it in me. It's been some time, and just playing politics as a demon lord, it just doesn't have the same appeal to me as playing politics as a vampire. Sense of nostalgia. Because time flies so much slower here. It's honestly been a long time since I have had this much fun outside.
And you can't leave unless you are possessing someone, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Well, I would say unfortunately, but still fortunately, as they say, all bad things that end up good position are good. You fucked up the incantation slightly. What was meant to be possession turned into a permanent thing.
Oh.
I can't leave, yeah. So I'm kind of stuck in this body for foreseeable future.
Shit, I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
It could be worse. I was able to make a lot of changes in the last 2 weeks or so in New York.
Definitely. So, the power of love?
He kind of smiles. Well, that wasn't a lie.
Congratulations, I guess?
You have no idea. Don't. Also, I don't think the congratulations should be for me. Mostly for the people who put up with me for as long as they did.
Still, I think that's a two-way street.
People around you, you change. And luckily for me, had very good people supported me who were there for me at my lowest. People who loved me. And some people who I think have severe issues that I guess evolved into love as well. Well, I suppose I guess even someone like me deserves to have I guess we're just boyfriend, girlfriend right now. And Cammy just kind of shrugs and says, I think he's gonna get you another ring and now.
Do I know this person?
Cammy like was gonna say something, then looks at her and is like, come on, we've already like told her. Listen, at this point, if she like snitches, we can just like kill her.
Claire just blinks and looks at Cammy. It's like a blank expression.
Lydia's like, problem is, she is kind of right. She looks at you, Claire. You know a lot of things, and you tell. I just have to kill.
You don't have to tell me if it's not something you want to do.
Well, you asked. Just pointing out the consequences of you telling other people. You see, a few years ago, the Fae, someone I cared for, abused them, tortured them. Now that monarch is dead. The angels fucked me over, and I will burn down heaven too as well. Every time somebody fucks with me, I make sure that they regret it amply. You can imagine how I'll react when and if you harm somebody I care about.
I can imagine.
Which is why you can rest assured that Cammy will do just fine in you.
She seems to have a good support system.
She does. She also needs. She also kind of like glances towards her. She also needs to learn to not be such a pain for her mother to handle. Cammy's gonna just kind of fold her arms, be like, "Oh, like you're someone to talk about it."
It's
like,
just being a teenager.
I'm
isn't it?
not a pain, excuse you. Oh, when was the last time you gave? That was like last week. It's like, yeah, you know who said that? Darius also said that. This is not your. As you see there, the bickering will begin. After a couple of these exchanges, as I not want to roleplay on myself for 10 minutes, Leon is just gonna put down like another pair of glasses, and he's gonna look at you and says, this is the usual, don't worry about it.
I kind of got that vibe.
That sort of like snaps them out of it. Abaddon kind of like directs her voice and is like, okay, well, point is, everything is gonna be fine. Shouldn't argue in front of her. And he's like, well, you started it.
Having flashbacks to my parents. Claire's just gonna drink.
Abaddon will say, so, I'm not sure if we've managed to calm down your anxieties. Rated new.
I do feel strangely more comfortable.
Good. Because I don't think the near future is going to be much easier. I've been briefly updated by Raphael in his very annoyingly way, but I suppose I earned it. I did make him that silly nickname.
Oh, you're
Well,
the origin of Phil Coulson.
I, sometimes you just have to indulge other people, and I partnered with someone who enjoys comic books, so he's the one that initially came with the Nick Fury idea, and then it sort of kind of branched out. I never realized that comic books are not like that well accepted across generations.
Yeah, I'd say there's probably a split.
But yes, I did enforce it because I found it kind of funny.
It is kind of funny.
Amy says, I also get to call Colton the Punisher now.
I think that one's fitting.
Abdon's like, I feel like Ghost Rider is more apt, but you do you. It's like, maybe aesthetics wise, but the personality is definitely more Punisher. Maybe somewhere in the middle. Donald shrug. Well, I have to be off. More schemes to do while I take over New York.
Don't let me keep you going.
Wanna stay here or do you wanna ride back home?
Is Gareth still just like wrapped in a shadow?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll head back home.
As yeah. You'll step through a portal alongside her as you brought back to your apartment. As see Zachary glances at you and is like, gone for a bit.
Yeah. You know how it is. Could not have predicted that.
Well, that is Garrett's usual MO.
Right. I didn't hear your whole conversation with him. What did he say before he ran out?
I believe he plans on fighting aliens.
Right. Well, I guess he's negotiated a successor for himself.
I am too old for this.
It's not you.
Like, there's like a bit of a, well, oh. Who is it then?
A young Fae girl by the name of Cammy. Supposedly she's being tutored in the ways of magic.
Suppose that at least frees up my schedule.
Maybe. She seems to have a bit of spirit to her, so probably not entirely.
I have to mentor her.
Most likely.
See, this is what I mean about him. Bex to call it delegating. I just call it shirking your responsibilities.
Being voluntold what to do, yeah. Well, I have a feeling you're not going to be alone in the mentor figure, so hopefully it's not too much.
I am sorry for you if you've also been roped into this.
I had the opportunity to step away, but I did volunteer.
Well, Guess, as they say, not all heroes wear capes.
Oh gosh, the hero stuff is gonna keep coming, isn't it?
No, that was me making
Superheroes,
a
comic
joke.
books.
I didn't realize that it was a theme.
Apparently.
Well,
You don't have a funny code name, do you?
no. Did I get one?
From what I've gathered, it's assigned to you. So, matter of time.
You know what? At the very least, well, if people make fun of it, I can just blame it on someone else.
Yeah. But her parents, her mom and her dad, should also be helping guide her. But she's a teenager, so don't know how that's gonna go.
No, if the Conclave survives Garrett's capricious desires, I think they'll do fine even with it.
Well, I don't know where Garrett's off to next, and I didn't feel like continuing to chase him, so.
Well, it is. I've been researching a bit. I believe humanity is under some misconceptions about space. Don't think learning anything here is gonna help me too much understand where he's going.
Hmm. What kind of misconceptions?
Well, they don't really know a lot. They seem to think you can't breathe in space. So their understanding about black holes seem, well, it stops at seeing them. Well, I guess so. Phrase it like that.
What do you mean you can breathe in space? It's a vacuum, isn't it?
No. It's quite breathable.
There's a very clear look in Claire's eyes that everything she knows is crumbling around her.
Now, they do seem to understand quite a lot about the physics of space, but I wouldn't call it a vacuum. It's definitely not like here, but
But
like I said, not my field of expertise.
Claire, who is a physicist, is just
When Garrett comes
she's
back
gonna
and it's
sit
like,
down for a second.
have a...
When Gareth comes back and he's like, "Oh, Claire, I'm a space pirate now." There's
Claire may
there's an entire ocean out
prematurely go gray.
there. There's spaceships filled with ghosts floating out there, having like space battles. There's Martians, yeah, Martians like model themselves after the Roman Republic or something. Yeah.
See, most of that stuff is fine. It's the you could breathe space
Yeah.
and there's an ocean out there.
Yeah, and when the gun shoots, it makes like loud booming noise.
Oh, you can hear?
Yeah, you can hear. Yeah, so listen, the discussions will be interesting.
I will desperately send a text to Raphael, like, please. Anytime you want to have that conversation, let me know. Get me out of here.
Right now, you can live in your ignorance. Let the angel propaganda soothe you. I suppose a few days will pass by. I will go grab myself a drink. Be right back in like 5 minutes.
The Sea of Soul game is going interesting, I guess.
Oh yeah, Gareth got kidnapped.
It's fine. The demon will spit him back out. Yeah, he tastes horrible.
We
no
hope.
shit-
We're not really
our
too
shit ate him.
sure. Yeah, we're not too sure how that went, but yeah, we're hoping.
Oh no.
I will say he was
Well-
talking mad shit, Jill, so it's not entirely our fault.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh boy. When Claire first went to him, Grunt was like, hell yeah, like crazy guy. And I was like, he doesn't seem that crazy because he disappeared after like 2 conversations. Every conversation, it gets weirder.
He threw Mac out the airlock.
That's funny.
It was very funny.
Did you get voted off? What's
No, he's just
Nah.
like, hey, he's just like, can you do something for me for a second? And then he was in space.
just
It was part of
spaced
the. It
him?
was part of the medical. Medical fucking.
If space
investigation.
isn't a vacuum, why do you need an airlock?
It wasn't really. She actually ran out the. Ran out
It was
through
a
a
portal.
wall.
It was a portal.
Oh yeah, there's a portal.
Yeah,
Portal.
it was a portal.
The lows, you know.
And then she got sent to Mars.
I talked to the angelic governor. Listen, can't an angel do a bit of Roman LARPing?
Roman LARPing. What's that little cartoon Martian's name?
Which one?
Marvin?
Yeah, read that one, yeah.
Marvin the Martian?
Yeah. That guy.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
He's Marvin the Martian.
Just wanted to see Venus. Damn them. Damn her for getting in the way of that.
That's what I immediately thought of when you guys were like, yeah, Roman stuff.
I
That
think
was
Destiny too, actually.
Destiny 2. No, I like this better. What are you taking pictures of?
He's in the bushes. He's
Get up,
taking pictures
get up.
of your,
I didn't know you could hear that.
It's a very clear shutter sound.
I'm, I'm depositing my checks with my bank app.
Sure, that's what you were doing.
Joe, I think you should check your bushes outside. I think you want.
No, it's too dark to see out there. That bush is infested with spiders too, so, you know.
The spiders are my friends. The moment you asked that, Red, I'm like, there's no answer I could give that they would believe. I had half a mind to just say, my dick.
I was sending a dick pic.
We would never know.
Yeah, sending it to Ross, you know. I'm having him review it, you know, rate it.
Review?
I'll ask Ross later in the next game.
You're come on, Jill. Your husband never said that like he had the homies like cock rate.
No, but he does have a Discord like role called the Hot Dog Boys, and I asked what it was, and he said, "You don't want to know."
It's the gallery of cock.
I was gonna ask what rating system you use. Is it like out of 5 stars? Is it out of 10? Like what's? Is it a percentage on Rotten Tomatoes? Like what? What are we talking here?
Listen, that's for the boys to know. I'm sorry, Joe.
Yeah.
And no, they're cool, special way of naming conventions, I guess.
Mac, don't tell him.
I guess I'm not
No,
one of the boys.
I will never break the bro code.
Absolutely.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Oh, have you been mind blasting, Jill?
We're mostly talking about I'm not gonna do it.
I don't think Grun's emotionally ready.
You
What?
should go back and listen to the recording.
Oh no! What the fuck? Oh no! What have you been doing?
Joey skedaddle to teach us that.
Oh no! No. Listen, the problem is if you don't tell me now and I learn it through the recording, it's gonna
Look at
get
the
way
quote.
worse.
It's,
It all derailed here.
it's more heartwarming than horrifying, I promise. Maybe.
It's only for the boys to know. We can't let these women know.
What the fuck?
When I said it derailed, it really did.
You know
Well,
what?
Jill started.
The cock rating?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The gallery of
I'm not the one who talked about taking dick pics.
the
Wow.
gallery of cock.
I see. I didn't realize I was one of the women. Okay, I'll just see myself out.
You are listen, bro, you are a Tumblr girl.
You know what? If it means I don't have to participate to the cock rating, then yeah, I'll take that title.
All I asked is what system you're using.
Centimeters, I guess.
Now we use satisfaction actually.
The metric system, Jill. I don't know. What about you?
You see, this is why Grant is one of the boys. He just doesn't get it.
Oh god, I'm crying.
So, as the time do be moving. Let Red get all those quotes out. It's fine. I'll wait. Ah, damn.
Maybe it was
That
Greg to
big.
catch it.
Jesus. Okay. Okay. No.
Sorry. I
What?
make sure I can spell
It said
correctly.
you're so lightheaded now. It's fine.
What?
I can't make any dick jokes. It's okay.
Jesus.
Apparently, you started the Jill, so I don't feel bad about you.
She opened
know
the
what?
gate.
Sure, yeah, I started it.
Just like with both. Just like with both. Caress, you did it again.
Joe's done it again, ladies and gentlemen.
She moved up. She worked her way up the shaft.
Can we get a balls caress and shit?
No, I don't have nitro.
I'll make a Windows screen capture.
Oh god, man. So, you know what? There's that. Listen, hey, just use the sticker. You have a sticker for this.
Do we have a sticker?
You do.
I
Yeah.
didn't find it last time.
It's still in the GCU.
Huh? Hell
There
yeah.
you go. Be proud, Jill. Keep your head up.
This is my legacy.
Head up, Queen.
Yeah. You know, that's a good question, Claire. Are you gonna tell Wanda that her daughter is apparently being propped up as the new, like, fucking...
I do feel like there should be a conversation. Hey,
Well,
Wanda, do you want to meet?
yeah, listen. I feel like maybe the day after, like 2 days after your date, Wanda, and have a
Yeah.
nice coffee, nice place in New York that you keep visiting.
I like coffee. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, Claire, this is a surprise. Everything going well?
Yeah, I suppose no complaints right now. It's just considering I didn't know what was going on, I figured maybe you do already know. I met your daughter, Cammy.
I see you've been to the Infernal Club. That should be the only place you would meet her there. She hasn't left that,
Yeah.
has she?
No, she hasn't left. That's where she was. I guess it's good of you to support her with, you know, something that's important.
Yes, I thought it'd be best to let Cammy fly her wings, and I'm gonna be honest, I've made a lot of mistakes, and I don't want to keep doing that, so I'm being a bit more hands-off. I hope it's working. Try not to smother her, as she likes to.
Yeah, but I mean, head of conclave's pretty big.
I'm sorry, what now?
She's, I guess, been negotiated as the Archmage's successor.
What? Is this, I'm sorry.
didn't know?
Is this one of those funny jokes that you and your girlfriend like to play? I know I'm not the best when it comes to humor, but
No. I remember how you wanted to get in contact with Gareth, and I was named as his secretary, and I didn't know. I think the same thing might be happening again, where he has negotiated this and has not spoken to anyone else about it.
I see. I'm gonna.
She says that you and her dad are going to support her in this new position, as well as
She did. She did.
Abaddon,
Oh,
possibly Zachary. And I volunteered as well, so
I'm sorry. Apparently I wasn't important enough to get the memo that everyone else
I was
made
a bit
aware of.
blindsided. Yeah.
She does that. I'm gonna, Claire, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this a bit short. She gets up. I was really,
Understandable. Have a good day.
please, dude. Please, I don't know, a lot of cash on the thing, and she's storming out right now.
Yeah, where are you going?
Well, she made it probably like a block before she stops, and immediately calls Victor on the fucking phone.
Wake up.
Yes?
Victor, did you know what Cammy has been doing at the Infernal Club?
Been studying magic. Why?
Did you know that she's been apparently made head of the Conclave as Garrett has passed on the position to Cammy?
No.
Good. I'm a little less angry now. Well, apparently that's happening. I am about to storm into the Infernal Club. I'm not in a good place right now, Victor, so I will see you in a few hours.
Need
Probably.
help?
I think so. I'm trying to center myself, and I am not in good spot, Victor, so I think I need someone to be there just in case this blows up.
I will. Okay. I will be there.
Thank you. Thank you. She kind of hangs up the phone.
You can find a nearby entrance and make your way into the club. You'll see like Leon spots you, like it's the first person to spot you as you walk in. Like, Wanda. So I haven't seen you here in a while.
Yes, Leon, where's my daughter?
She's studying. Yeah, she's studying.
Leon,
Yes.
I am on the cusp of a reaction here, so I'm going to ask again, and you better tell me the fucking truth. Where's my fucking daughter?
Well, I am telling you the truth, but you do look like you need a drink. Oh, about getting one before chatting up them?
I think you should take me to my daughter right now, Leon. Or maybe Abaddon, actually, if she's around.
Yeah, see, listen, how about you wait here and I bring your daughter to you? That much better?
What exactly are you trying to hide from me right now, Leon? Because apparently everyone seems to be trying to play some fucking game in my goddamn face. I'm sorry for cursing.
No, I'm just thinking if I would rather like not you have an issue, not you I'm scared of.
Oh, that's good to know.
Who told you about? You seem quite flustered.
Oh, being told that apparently my daughter has been planning a power grab in my absence this entire time, and apparently has been making these plans without any input or consideration at all. So
Everyone here makes power grabs. I don't keep track. You know what? I've realized. You know what? I've realized something. Follow me. There's something. She walks up as he like leads you through the club and leads you down one of the hallways. Say, you know, I've been doing this for some time now, and this is usually the part where I get to step to the side and people deal with their own actions and consequences. Have fun.
Wanda watches him leave with a raised eyebrow.
He is gonna like lead you to kind of opens a door. As in the room you will see Cammy talking to Lydia of all people.
What the flying fuckity fuck am I looking at right now?
As Leon says, "Good luck." Closes the door behind you. As Lydia looks at you and Cammy's like, "Mom, hey, what you doing here?"
Cammy, come over here, please.
Kind of like walks up to you.
Wanda is going to get in front of Cammy, basically. Presumably, 'cause she just assumes this is just Lydia.
Like, Lydia has a face, like, a very annoyed look. It's like, Claire told you, didn't she?
Oh, I'm sorry. There's apparently a lot I don't... Would someone like to explain to me what the hell's going on? And why are you talking to my... Where's Abaddon? Can someone at least tell me that?
Told you like what, like first sentence and then like not the rest?
She told me apparently my daughter has made a new position in life, and apparently everyone else is aware of it except for me. And
Well,
presumably my
not really everyone else. I would say I was aware of it, and all the people who have to like work for me. Well, Leon mostly. But no, I would say not that many people are aware of you. Gareth knows because, well,
okay. I'm trying not to make a rash decision here, so I need someone to explain to me plainly what's going on. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm making some bad conclusions here, and I don't want to. I'm trying not to do that.
he puts her hand on your shoulder and says, "Okay, just calm down. Nothing bad has happened. Just this is the reason why I didn't tell you, because I knew you would react like this."
So you wanted me to find out what? Never? Just
No.
show up one day with a new crown and a new pair of boots and say, "Mom, look what I've done."
I did. The plan was to just invite you to the tower and be like, "Hey, want to see the top floor?" And then like brag that it's my office with my nameplate on it and everything.
Deadpan look at her.
Listen, I'm still technically studying magic. Just I didn't mention that the other part involved studying how to deal with politics. It's magical politics. That still counts. I think that counts. Does that count? And she looked towards Lydia and she's like, I think that like counts.
You know what? You know what? I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm going. She just walks out. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
You walk out, you open the, like you rush, you just kind of push her to the side, just pop open the door. You will see Victor chatting with Darius. Darius has the most horrified look on his face. They both like look at you as you walk out.
I'm going home. Talk to your daughter. I'm going home.
As Victor like just nods and like goes inside. Darius like, I feel like we need to talk about this. Wanda, please, no, like after
No.
you.
Nope. I think I'm done. I think I'm good. I think I've met my limit. I'm gonna you know I'm gonna go on a vacation. I wanted to see Tahiti. I've always wanted to go there. That seems like a nice place to visit.
Okay. As someone who has... Listen, you don't want to do this. Okay? Don't repeat my mistakes.
I don't know. I feel like if you went to Tahiti, things would have been really much better for you, actually. Nice tan would have done wonders.
I know you're probably very mad right now.
Oh,
And I know
I
how
am.
difficult it is to deal with headstrong teenagers. I know that, well, Abaddon has a very bad way of influencing people.
I leave my daughter here for protection, but apparently a scheme has been made afoot. And I'm not, I assume that's Abaddon. No one's really told me anything, but I assume that's her. Has decided to make a game of it by essentially, I don't know, making sure I would play the field while my daughter was, I don't know, being built up for this whole thing here. And I feel like a fucking idiot. And I feel like I've just hit the limit of how much I can take of being made a fucking fool.
Not a fool. And that's very understandable. And nobody's gonna blame you if you actually decide, you know what, enough is enough, you don't want to be involved, take a vacation. Just don't leave her.
I think my daughter has made it very clear that I'm the last person in her life she needs right now.
It's not true. I just don't think she understands that it's not nice or easy to deal with things when you're cut out of it. She is quite. She's quite the wild spirit. But know this. But that doesn't mean she doesn't care about you.
I don't know what I'm feeling right now.
Frustration. And probably tiredness.
Not just that. It's the feeling when your children leave you behind.
She's still there. She's not left you behind. She's just growing up.
Yeah.
And which is why I'm insisting you right now that you don't leave out that door. Talk with her. Because you trust me, you don't want to actually feel like they've left you behind. Take that from someone who knows.
Maybe we'll get a drink.
She'll nod. I think I need it as well. As you kind of both walk out the hallway as you kind of see Leon cackling like some of the other. He glances towards you and sees like, ah, I guess I lost $50. He hands it to the other demon next to him. As
Her eye twitches. Her eye twitches.
Darius is just along.
I want to ask questions, but you know what? It probably just make me more upset.
Usually Leon bets against people. So that means
And
if he lost, means you did something.
I guess that's good. I'm gonna be honest. Darius, the people in your life seem to be assholes.
A lot of them.
Yeah. I guess it's different when they're friends and family for you.
Well, I don't think about them like that until. Listen, Wanda, this place is filled with assholes, murderers, schemers, sad people, happy people. Mostly weird people. Just give it a chance, you'll realize that it grows on you. And for a lot of these folks, this place is that one safe refuge where we all can gather and unwind, rage and make fun and bicker and fight and laugh and love.
I won't be mean to the place that you seem to call home, so.
Feel free to. Everyone's mean to this place. Part of the charm.
Well, please tell me they have something strong and something that makes me, I don't know, knocks me out for a little bit.
Yeah, luckily for you, you can still get quite drunk quite easily.
Good. I think I need that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bar. So terrible. Some drinks. As eventually, Darius didn't know about anything either. He was like, oh, I do have to ask though.
Hmm.
Are things with you and Victor okay?
Really? That's your question?
Well, I heard the shouting with your daughter, and well, I think I have an idea about that. But you know, Victor's my friend too, and he's been quite happy lately. Just curious. You don't have to tell me anything if you don't want to.
Well, it's slow. It's nothing really, but we're trying. We went on a date not too long ago, if it matters. So, yeah, things are going all right now.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I presume things are going all right with your situation?
I think she's expecting me to get her another magic.
Did you mess up the first magic ring?
She'll glance towards Satara. You see, like, she has, like, a ring on her finger at the bar. Yeah.
Yes, you dog.
Listen, it's a ring to seal her powers. She leveled an entire city.
It had to be a ring? It couldn't be a necklace, a bracelet,
No,
a scarf?
because she wouldn't have taken the bait otherwise.
Did it have to be a ring? She kind of turns to look at the bartender.
Tara's gonna like turn around, kind of chuckle a bit, and says, "I'll be honest, I didn't really think I was stealing her, man.
Ah,
I was gonna gloat about it and everything.
Man. That must have caused some problems.
Oh, I was pretty mad for about the first couple of years. Darius will say. We locked her in a room with Leon and made time go very, very slow.
How did that go for Leon?
Towards Leon, completely. Like, do you think anything bothers that man?
I don't really know. I've never seen him flinch, mostly cackle and laugh, so I guess not.
Yeah. This is why we put her with him. He is an impenetrable stone wall.
Oh, I'm happy to see you out of the locker room. She kind of like looks at the that star.
That's why I said the place is filled with weirdos. Traumatized people and assholes. Sometimes all three.
So, what's happening now then?
I'm pretty sure daughter's probably trying to swindle your
Yeah,
everyone
guess.
calls him husband, your husband here, so I don't know.
I don't know why. We haven't really married each other.
Glances
You see
against
a ring
at
on
the
this finger?
cackling table.
Do you see a ring on this finger, Darius? I don't see a ring on this finger, Darius.
You know, that's a good point. I should so like I said, I'm pretty sure your daughter now is swindling your husband, helping her.
Oh, probably work. It will work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help her
Prepared
on
because yeah, I was about to say I think she's gonna come and swindle you next.
I would tell you not to have kids, but I think it's already too late for you.
I don't think we can physically have kids. Plus, Abaddon does seem to adopt a lot anyway, so.
Yeah, I think that still counts, Darius.
God.
And
Well, I would say that how many naturally powerful, gifted teenagers do I need to handle in one life? But I don't try to answer that question.
Somewhere in the world, a monkey paw has just furled a finger, so good luck with that.
I am. The counter is raising, so luckily, I feel like I have more of a big brother energy than a dad. Luckily for them.
Well, good luck with that. You start saying it'll just be all fun, and then you start to be responsible, and then they hate you for being responsible, and
Well, gonna just say, yeah, I have nothing to that.
yeah, well, for around this time, you get to be happy at the very least, regardless of whatever happens next in your weird, crazy, weird family dynamic thing you got going on.
Yeah, I suppose that's the best we can all hope for.
Yeah, she probably clinks her glass against his before taking another swing or whatever the bartender's giving to her right now.
You'll see Cammy approaching you as Darius says, "Look," as he pats you on the shoulder and will take his leave. Cammy sits down, orders herself a drink, and then's like, "Oh, I should have told you. We're right to be mad,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm
waiting.
I'm really good at it."
Oh, that's good to know. My daughter's really good at it. She went behind my back to learn these new skills.
Well, listen, I've only swindled like a couple of werewolves. Abaddon says it's good for a first try.
Yes. Because her opinion is much more important.
Can you not do the mother to mother competition? I care about what you think, okay? It's just that I also know you are way too overprotective and have never agreed to this in a million years.
I would have. Cammy.
That's true. It would have taken like what, 500,000?
If you told me this is what you wanted to do, and you thought you could do it, and you believed you could do it, I would have.
Okay, fine. I plan on dealing with Freya next. Are you gonna agree to that?
I'm not going to be happy about it. I'm going to be fucking furious about it. But at the same time, I understand that I don't really know you as well as I thought.
Just squints her eyes a bit. That was a lie, but I'm not sure about
No.
your reaction. No, I'm not gonna deal with Freya, no, but I'm just worried. You barely had a chance to like get things together with Dad. I also did watch your attempt at playing politics, which was
I'm
gave me
shit at it,
confidence.
okay?
Gave me confidence, yes.
Look, Cammy, the only reason I even did the politics thing is because I thought it was a way to protect you, which, again, a bad choice on my part. I don't care about what happens to me or what politics, or honestly, if the whole world blew up, I would be fine with it as long as you're okay. I don't need anything else. I didn't want anything else. If you told me this is what you wanted and included me from the get-go, I would have said yes. Because I know I'm not the best mom around the world, okay? But I'd rather you be okay. And I know that there are going to be things in your life that you're going to be doing that I can't.
This is not going to be safe. This is not going to be easy. In fact, it's going to be quite the opposite. This is going to be a very dangerous thing. Very possible things will go wrong. I've seen things go wrong. This is not going to be walk in the park. This is not going to be a vacation.
I know. And I know you can do it. Because, Cammy, I've known you I've raised you, I've nurtured you, I've cared for you, and I've made a lot of fucking mistakes. Okay? A lot of mistakes. And I know I don't always make the best decisions, even now. But I don't want to hold you back, okay? I don't want to. The reason I even began this whole thing was because I realized I had caged you in such a hard way. That I had left you so unprepared for the fucking world. And the world was not going to be kind to you at all. And that's my fault. And to know that you have the skills and the confidence to do this, thrive, I'm so fucking happy and so fucking relieved.
Gonna smile and I would also like that.
I'm not gonna lie to you and not say there won't be times I'm gonna freak out. I think that's just part of the course of being a mom. It's gonna panic about your kids. Sorry to say. And we both know there's nothing I can really do to stop you, so.
Kind of chuckles a bit. Kind of give you a hug.
How easy was it for you to swindle your dad into agreeing to this?
Great puppy eyes.
Oh, God. We're so cheap.
But he did ask a lot of follow-up questions.
Oh, he's good with the follow-up questions.
No, I think he was quizzing me on my actual magic studies.
Yeah. That sounds more like him.
He said that if I am to become the leader of the conclave, I should know at least basic things. I think he focused in more.
Just tell me, Cammy, truthfully, fully, is this what you want?
Okay, truthfully, I've never had so much fun in my life. Anything. It's always something new. It's always something exciting. Every day, new challenges, new opportunities. I get to play around with some magic as well. Yeah,
Okay.
no, Abdon did hint that if I do a good job with the mage, maybe I'll get to the shot at New York as a whole.
Okay. Okay. She gives a bit of a tired smile, but she nods. That's all I need to know.
She smiles. Plus, I've met a lot of cool people around here.
Yeah. Darius was telling me a bit about the weird oddities this place had.
Well, Darius is not that much around, but like dragons here, and dragon people, and angels, and combinations of those.
That sounds fun. Please tell me they're nice and not at all something I need to be entirely alarmed about.
Some of them are nice.
I'll have to fight one if they make you sad, because I will if I have to.
Well, I will try to not be sad then.
Please don't.
No, they're nice. People here have been quite. It's also the first time I don't feel like a weirdo, you know.
I'm glad. I'm glad. Good that you found a home here. I'm so very happy.
Well, it's not just me. You know, you could stop by more often. Pretty sure they can make coffee here too.
I guess I can have some coffee every once in a while.
Smile and give you a hug. Griff hates back. Lost him.
Get back here,
We just left again.
Yeah.
that bastard.
Listen. Oh, I saw the mic. Tate, are you back?
This is actually the cat.
Kate, are you in the room with us?
Yeah.
It's actually Optimus.
Optimus is taking over.
What's going on?
He's back. You
What are we talking
know,
about Optimus for?
Yeah, so Michael,
Oh no.
you've been busy for the last few days as family drama has been happening in the background. As
Yeah, I have no idea about any of that. Living my best life.
yeah. I think it's time we
See for Optimus so much. We'll see if I can get him on camera.
change that a bit.
It's over there.
As what shoe should I throw at you? So the question is, how mean should I be, everyone?
You know, Grun,
Know the
why
answer.
change the answer now? Listen, I tell Grunt to do the worst option with all of you. I can't be a hypocrite.
As you eventually you'll have to like regroup, right?
Mhm.
As you possess one of the other cameras, and as you like sort of break the connection, and you look around, you will see someone eyeing you from down the street.
Damn, they can see me. Okay.
Yeah,
I will.
they're clearly staring at you.
I guess I'll float over, you know?
And
I see the truly cooked option would be to run away and not interact with this NPC. Grunt has it out for me.
yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll go. Get close. He is he's clearly dressed very flamboyantly. Ah,
I'm cooked.
friend. You seem to be, well, quite persistent. This is the third night I sense you around.
Well, I'm ashamed I never sensed you. That's one hell of an outfit I've been missing out on.
Well, I've not been physically here, so to say, but in spirit. Why you may have failed to notice my dazzling presence has been here, I assure you.
Why would you commit such a crime as to hide that absolutely dashing coat from me?
I'll say, well, we all have our orders, unfortunately. But I think we have a common threat.
There are a few of those.
See, I'm dealing with a particularly nasty cult.
Oh. Hairy, maybe a little aggressive. Grunt.
Hmm?
He said hairy, maybe a little aggressive.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry. He'll nod and say, yes, yes.
uh, reading chat, sorry. Grunt, can I retry and read this person?
I'll only figure someone out.
I would love to fail this roll for you, Grunt. Holy shit!
And
I'm cooking tonight.
Just 2 questions.
Ooh, okay. I think I'm gonna go for the who's pulling your character's strings, but I'll wait until you think I can narratively
No,
answer the question.
you can by his looks and demeanor, he's either like an insane person or a fae.
Okay.
And fae, the way he's like, we all have our orders. The way he said that, most likely is monarch. Monarchs can order fae around as they wish.
Okay, okay. All right. Can I save
Yeah.
the other question for now?
Yep.
Right. So, what does Faye have any interest with Cult of Werewolves?
Oh, it's not a cult of werewolves. It's just that werewolves are part of it. There's also normal people and other fae. I believe other vampires now. It's expanding, you see. That is the problem. We are trying to end it permanently.
So, better question, how'd you figure out that I'm interested in said cult?
Because you've been casing some of their joints for 3 days.
Ah, so you've been watching me for that long. Got it.
Well, no, I've also been casing the same joints. I just assume we were on the same hunt.
Okay, yeah, well, good assumption. Yeah, so, well, guess he caught me red-handed. This is kind of all part of my grand scheme.
I have noticed that, well, it's weird. Most cities have more ghost spying, so... Well, another reason why you kind of stood out a bit.
Yeah, we aren't the most proactive here in New York, you know? I guess I'm somewhat of an exception.
Well, clearly then, I suppose maybe we can, put our heads together and work on this.
Well, I would love to share notes. I just hope you don't expect me to drop everything. We have only just that.
No. In fact, I was hoping I could provide you some detail.
All right, well, I
Hopefully-
guess I'm all spiritual ears.
Yes. My actual hope is that you can verify some of my suspicions or deny them. So, we are dealing with a bunch of people that seemingly want to corrupt supernaturals.
Possible. Can't confirm.
Does the concept of a love spell mean anything to you?
Love spell. No, but there was someone around here recently doing mind control. Does that count?
I think it does.
Yeah, there was a week or two ago. A dude walked up and said he was trying to help people and all it would cost is their soul. And when they tried to say no, he started to mind control them.
Did
That
they
guy
look
kind of vanished, though.
about timeline? About 2.5 weeks ago,
Is that about right, bro?
kind of, roughly speaking.
It's in the ballpark.
Good, good.
The weird thing, he was cold. I don't know if that helps.
Well, yes, they were associated with the Winter Corps. Makes sense. Well, if you're willing to share information on your side, I would be appreciative. If not, suppose I will have to proceed with my investigation.
Well, that's as much as I know about love spells. It's the only kind of mental magic I've seen in the city.
You
There,
you have maybe do you know a victim of that mental magic that I know people who can help as well. Unfuck their mind, so to speak.
I think one of them is dead and the other has some bigger issues that I'm working on.
Well, power of my monarch is quite impressive. They are quite capable at dealing with a multitude of issues.
This one's a rather odd case and rather close to me personally.
Odd how?
You know? Oof. How much do you know about the process? Ooh, see, this is where it gets a bit close to home, right? So, can I get some good faith first in return?
Ask away.
Let's see here. How big do you think this organization really is? And are they just in New York or are they more
He
spread
shakes
out?
his head. I'm pretty sure they're spread throughout the Midwest. Although there are multiple interested parties working on dismantling their cult.
This other question, which court are you with? I know there's a few.
Ah, Spring, my friend. The best one.
I think all of you guys say that. But I'll take your word for it. Mostly because, how could I say no to that hat?
He'll kind of smile and pick it up, do a twirl with it.
I wish I could wear hats still.
Ah, but that's simple. As he puts his hat on your head.
Oh my god! How do I look?
Absolutely fabulous. You should have the jacket too, as he'll drape the jacket over you.
Tell me. Be honest with me. Don't sugarcoat it. Is it too much for me? I don't. This is a
No.
very
You
hard to pull off look.
You should keep them. My gift to you, friend.
I could not. Honestly, this is too kingly of a gift. I feel like I would owe you 3 debts for it alone, honestly. No, please, I insist.
No. There's a kind gesture between potential friends.
Right, but I hope you don't mind if I get this checked for weird tracking spells first,
As you wish, my friend. That sounds like
Alright, then
a petty trick.
You live in New York long enough, you run into a lot of people who like petty tricks. Now, I'm not saying you are, but it's more of a you practice at this point, honestly.
My friend, I only do complex tricks. Petty ones are beneath me.
You know, you are pretty tall.
And broad-shouldered too.
Yes. You know, that's a good point, Brett. Oh, by the way, where are my manners? My name is, well, currently I'm undercover, so I go by Casper right now.
I suppose then, Mr. Casper. My name is Felix. I'm not really undercover.
Ah, nice to meet you, Felix, not undercover.
So, are you gonna help me
Oh,
out?
right.
Or...
Yes. So, I don't know about corrupting supernaturals, but they were trying to turn someone into a supernatural werewolf.
Scared me for a moment there. Okay.
Yeah. But see, they weren't doing it the normal way. Apparently, it was some weird ritual, something new, I think.
Yes. I believe they are... Well... They're not... While they may look like werewolves, they are something different in nature. I've given them a name, but people don't appreciate my suggestions.
Well, let's hear it.
I call them winter wolves. Because, get it? They're associated with winter. And they were at some point werewolves.
Winter wolves, huh?
Yeah, I think it sounds good. Rolls off the tongue perfectly.
It does, and it does kind of go with werewolves, werewolves, winter wolves.
And when they change, they give off this cold vibe. I think they have some ice powers too. I think it fits.
Interesting. I will mute for like 20 seconds while I walk outside. Grant, I'll be right there.
Why are you so mad? He's just a funny little guy. What did I do? Your threats are about as threatening as that donut.
Okay, I'm back. So yeah, that's what we found out that they were doing. And that was the same person who the guy tried to mind control, but I feel like they're separate incidents, honestly. They were going after like two separate goals.
See, the thing is, this cult was initially backed by the previous Winter Monarch. The monarch for a day kind of thing. And, well, she's dead now. So they lost a lot of that power. So they're trying to make it up by conducting weird magical experiments.
Huh. That's that's not good.
Hence, well, the fact that this has now become an issue not just for, well, clearly you, but for other monarchs, vampires, and all sorts of funky supernaturals.
Well, I am currently working on seeing if we can mess with their winter wolf scheme, I suppose.
What's your current big goal? What information are you looking for? I guess I don't really know much about this cult, so it's kind of hard for me to figure out what you need from me.
Well, tell me what you know about it. You've clearly investigated this you are clearly looking into this. You know anything about this?
All right. So, sorry, what was that, Crown?
It's basically asking you like, hey, can you tell me more about this like individual that they're trying to like turn into a fucking werewolf?
Oh, yeah. As far as I can tell, just a normal human.
Oh, well, let me repeat. Do you know where they are? Because we can just go and save them.
Yeah, I do, but like, I don't know if that would mess with them and make them worse. I kind of have a bit of a vested interest in like
Worse than kidnapping people and turning them into creatures against their own will?
well, kind of already a monster, and like, I guess worst case is they're stuck like that because there's no sentience there. You know?
My friend, listen to me. There's no such thing as stuck like that. Anything can be unstuck if you just have enough, well, I guess metaphoric oil in this case.
I don't know. I mean, can a vampire become human?
No, but they can become something else that's mimicking humanity. Maybe they can find a way to feed on something else. Who knows? Their world is vast, and unfortunately, I don't have all the answers. If I did, I would just be the monarch myself.
I feel like you'd be a pretty well-dressed monarch. Probably the most well-dressed, honestly.
I would be the most stylish of them all, yes.
So, I'm liking your vibe, Felix. I think you're a really cool dude. However, I have been told that I was basically born yesterday and I should not blindly trust everyone I meet. So would you mind if I go and discuss this with my good buddy first, bounce it off the wall, see if, we want to get the spring cord in on this action? I'm going to be honest, this plan is super complicated as it is already.
Why not make it more simple then? I don't like complicated things. I like things that are on the straight and narrow, if you know what I mean.
See, the benefit of this complicated plan is that it's kind of fun.
Depends on your definition of fun, but I will respect your decision nonetheless.
All right. Is there any way I can get in contact with you if we want to go ahead with Team Casper and Team Felix?
Oh, I suppose I'll be I'll be around here, I guess.
Alrighty, I guess I'll look you up pretty soon then.
Don't wait too long. You don't know what can happen in a blink of an eye. As he'll dissipate in front of you, turn into a bunch of leaves.
Ooh, neat trick.
Including like the hat and coat, they also turn into.
I don't get to keep them. Shame.
No, they were literally part of him. Unfortunately, magically enhanced. As on that note, we'll be